What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, T Squad. It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9 Reunion Part 2. Are y'all excited for the Super Bowl today? I don't really care about the game. I'm just here to see my baby daddy, Kendrick. Oh, you guys, I have a really dope series coming up for you guys this week. I'm redoing my living room and I'm redoing my bedroom. So I went shopping yesterday and I took you guys along with me. So that video will be dropping tomorrow. You'll go shopping with me for home decor. And then I'm going to do another video showing you guys exactly what I bought. And then you guys will go through the process with me of putting together everything, laying out the new living room design, my new bedroom. So I'm really excited. And I think I'm going to do a redo of my home tour, because we've gotten a lot of new subscribers and stuff that have never seen my house. So I think I'm going to reboot that video before, I redo the living room and my bedroom. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. And then I have a special video coming for you guys this Friday on Valentine's Day. So get ready for that as well. But anywho, this ain't about me. Let's get into reunion part 2. So we pick up where we left off last week with Kimmi coming at Mel for talking about Maurice's DUI and her having more energy for Mel than she ever had for her own husband who disrespects her constantly, but I digress. So as Mel is trying to explain her side of the story, here go Destiny butting in and having stuff to say. And Mel was like, I'm speaking to Carlos and Kimmi. And she was like, well, this is an open panel. Anybody can say anything or whatever. And it's just like, can you shut up? That wig on your head is loud enough. You don't need to add to the chaos of it all, okay? Sitting up there looking like a fake ass Marilyn Monroe. Girl, get somewhere and sit down. She always got something to say. She's got such a hard on for Mel. Now that Mel is gone, what is she gonna do with herself? Where is all of that anger gonna be towards now that she don't have Mel there to obsess over? Because everything that's wrong in her life is Mel's fault. The only thing that I'm excited about season 10 is to see these heifers turn on each other. That's going to be priceless. And I'm going to laugh my ass off. My tongue is blue. I just got done drinking a Slurpee at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's why I got so much energy. But anywho, so as Destiny is talking or whatever, we hear Marceau saying, gather her, gather her, gather her. And it's like, what are you talking about, Miss Girl? What are you talking about, gather her, gather her? Sitting up there looking like an old queen. Like, what grown man sits up there, gather her, girl, gather her? Tisha, are you married to a man or a woman? Because it's given, let's be honest, like, my stomach would turn over if my husband was sitting there talking about some gather her, gather her. Excuse me, are we girlfriends? Or are you my husband? Because I'm confused. Ew. Gross. So then the Nell and Mel situation comes up. And Nell says that she's upset with Mel because, she said that she wasn't her mentor and how during that time she took away time from being with her mother who was, battling cancer at the time to help Mel and Martell. Melody did one of these, like, what? Like, she was confused because it seemed like for Mel, they discussed this, she'd apologized, and they'd moved forward. But then we get to the reunion and you mad all over again. And it's just like, so you didn't really accept my apology when we sat down and had that heartfelt one-on-one? Like, what more do you want her to say or do at this point? She's already apologized. Y'all sat down and had a conversation about it. It was very heartfelt. so much. It was heartfelt that she did, in fact, come to your vow renewal with a gift. Everything was fine there. So, where is all of this animosity coming from again? I would be annoyed too. Nell is entitled to her feelings, but it's just like, you mad like it just happened all over again. Like I did something to you again. I would be confused too by it. But Marceau was like, you're not taking your gathering. You're not taking your gathering. And Mel was like, I'm listening. Like, I don't know what more you want me to say or do at this point. And um Carlos asked Neil, like, well, where does things stand for y'all right now? And she was like, I have a soft spot for Mel. Everybody knows that, but we just haven't gotten back to where we were. And he asked Melody how she feels about that. And she was like, her feelings are her feelings. So they cut for break, and Marceau and Tisha tell Mel that it's not that the cast don't feel like they could come talk to her. It's the fact that she's always defensive when somebody does come to her with an issue. I disagree with that. I can see where they're coming from because there have been instances where she'll disagree, but then there's also instances where she's very understanding, aka what happened between her and Nell. Understanding. What happened between her and Kimmi? Agree to disagree, everything was fine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it's an issue where y'all can't come to her. Just because she doesn't agree with everything that you say don't mean that, she's not open to hearing what you have to say. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Neil and Mel situation of it all goes, y'all know from the beginning, I said that I think it was the choice of words. I think mentoring and counseling are two different things when it comes to this scenario. I think for Melody, mentoring means giving a mentorship, taking somebody under your wings and showing them how to do something. Whereas counseling was, hey, this is our advice for you because we've been through this. You know what I'm saying? I think that's because even in that scene, when she was like, well, counseling, and Mel was like, yeah, counseling. I think that it's just a play on words. But seeing the video that Mel did, that I did a full series on last week, where she addressed Kimmi, Nell, and Tricia, um, and how she didn't like the fact that at the reunion it was being made to seem like she was the reason why Nell didn't get to spend or be with her mother on her deathbed, like it was her fault, because it was that little underlining of that with Nell and Chris's stance. Like, she could have been with her mother during that time. And Nell was like, and I'm still grieving, as you should. That was your mother. You know what I'm saying? But it's been 5 years, and it was giving like she was blaming Mel for taking that time away from her mom. But let me tell you something. If it was my mama that was sick and going through that, I'm not taking away time from my mama to come deal with you and your cheating ass husband. That was a choice that Miss Nell and Chris made. So you cannot then take your decision and blame it on somebody else. That's not fair. That's not fair to me. That was a decision that you made. You made that decision. Because let me tell you something, if the roles were reversed and it was Miss Van that was sick on her deathbed or going through something as, tragic as cancer, I don't see Mel taking time away from her mama to come sit down and talk to you and Chris about y'all marriage. I just don't see it. I just don't. I really honestly don't. And I'm wondering, is Nell putting 10 on 20 just to make the situation more, what's the word I'm looking for? Blameful, I guess, towards Mel. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that it's been taken to a place that's a little bit on the dark side of it all. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see that they've gotten to this place. I really honestly do. And I knew that this was going to happen as soon as Nell and Chris became full-time cast members. When you have friendships and you mix reality television with it, 9 times out of 10, the friendship is going to have cracks, or you're going to end up falling out. We've seen it time and time again with the closest of friends. You know what I'm saying? From different franchises, this always happen. If you want a friendship to maintain, don't bring it to reality television. If you want a relationship to maintain, don't bring it to reality television. If you want your family to stay intact, don't bring it to reality television. Period. Because reality television is based on drama, 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 drama. And the producers are going to figure out a way to cause drama between you and your other cast members at whatever cost and whatever is going to give them the ratings that they desire. Period. They don't care about the outcome of your relationship. They don't care. They don't care. That's their job, you know? And it's really sad and unfortunate. So backstage, the showrunner asked Mel how she feels, and she was like, I'm fine. You know, she said, but I do feel like that side of the room had a game plan, because it's mighty funny that everybody Martell got issues with is on my side of the room. You know, now I don't know if they all got together and said, okay, we're gonna go at Mel. I don't know. I don't think that that's the case, because they all had their own grievances with her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. But Mel goes on to say that she didn't tell Miss Nell to leave her mom to be with her. And she says, as far as I can remember, I don't remember ever asking her over in the first place. Now, in that video that she did, she said that she only called Miss Nell hooping and hollering and crying one time over Martell, and that was when he stole that $17,000 out of their bank account. She said that was the only time. So I can't say if she's lying or telling the truth about that. Now, I can say when Miss Nell and Chris were first introduced on this show, Mel did say that they were counseling her and Martell on their marriage because they'd gone through similar things. That is what she said. Now, we don't know how it came about, but she did say that they're here and they have helped us with our marriage, and we've done counseling with them. Marital counseling with them as a couple. So I just feel like the whole thing has just gone way left, and it's really unfortunate that this friendship has now dissolved. It really honestly is, and it's sad. It really truly is. Then it's Destiny segment, and Carlos and some of the cast members are praising Destiny for coming back and opening up so much this season. Opening up where? She ain't did nothing this season that she didn't do the other seasons that she was on this show. What thing have we learned about Destiny that is so new? Or what did she really open up about outside of this mess between her and Moses and Sunni? She don't care about talking about that. She don't care about talking about that at all. Have we learned anything about her and LeBrick and this divorce and her getting locked up for forgery? We never got any context on that. Never got any context on that. Ain't never been to Destiny house where Destiny live. We done been to everybody else's house where Destiny stay. We ain't never been to her house. Only thing we got from Destiny this season, like I said, is this foolishness with Moses and old girl, and the fact that she has relaunched Madani for the 7th time in a storage closet. That's it. Like, y'all are capping. Okay? Stop. So then when it comes to her dating Lance, Carlos asks what's the age difference or how old she is, and she was like, I forgot what she said. And she refuses to reveal her age. And Miss Nell was like, she 42. She was like, no, I'm not. She was like, that's what you told me, that you were 42. She was like, no, I'm not. So Carlos was like, well, how old are you then? You know, are you in your 30s? And she was like, I'm whatever age I am. Like, I didn't understand why she didn't want to say how old she was, because it's given that you are in your 40s, the fact that you don't want to admit it. And so what if you are? Like, you look good. And that was very weird to me. Like, her and Miss Nail weird with that. But anywho, she says that her and Lance are like 6 to 7 years apart in age. And Nail was like, no, 9. So when Destiny kept on saying that she wasn't 42, Miss Nail got an attitude about that. And Carlos asks how she feels about Destiny and Lance. And she was like, you know, she don't know how she feel about it now, since she's on this stage saying that she not 42 and that she never told me that. And Nail then addresses when she once said that she would be honored to have Destiny as a daughter-in-law, but now she says that she feels like she needs to get to know Destiny a little bit more, because it's obvious that something ain't clean in the milk. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be cute next season, because you know this is about to be some tension going into next season between them two. And I'm excited about it because, like I said, now that Mel is not the focal point anymore for y'all to hate on, now the tables are going to turn and y'all going to have to start pointing fingers at each other. And I can't wait, okay? I don't understand why her and Lance was dealing with each other in the first place. Like, he just had a newborn baby. Let that man go on about his business and handle his scandal. Like, you got enough going on. And Nell and Chris, it cracked me up that they didn't really want to say how they felt about Destiny dating Lance. But in all actuality, they don't want her dating their son, this old thieving ass, jailbound, jailbird. Girl, don't nobody want you dating their son. You be caught up in too much mess. And to be honest with you, that's what I would have said. I don't want my son dating a jailbird. Now, I don't know if Lance has been to jail himself, but two jailbirds don't need to be together if that's the case. But no, you over here forging signatures. No, we don't want you as our daughter-in-law. Absolutely not. Okay? So then Sunni joins the stage. And let me critique her outfit. I loved her hair. I thought her hair was really cute. The makeup was on point. I loved those earrings. Those earrings were cutty. I need to know where she got those from. The dress was all right. The dress was very Fashion Nova-esque, and it wasn't fitting right in the boob area. I feel like it needed to be tailored more and fitting tighter around the boobs. And I wish that whoever helped style her would have did some boob tape to lift the titties up. It was an all right dress. I like the red color on her, however, but everything from the neck up was A+. So Destiny says that she feels that Moses married Sunni to get on the show to talk to her. And Mel died laughing. And I'm pretty sure everybody else around the world that was watching this laughed too, because you got to be crazy if you think that a man gonna marry another woman just so he can have an opportunity to come on a reality show to talk to you. You act like if that man wouldn't have called you on the phone, like you wouldn't have answered. This is why Destiny don't belong on this show, because she's an absolute idiot. Okay. Then she gonna say that Destiny and Mel met up in July and planned this storyline, and says that Sunni is the one that told her that. That didn't even make sense when it came out of her mouth. She lies so much. That was a lie that everybody knew she was lying, because it was so outrageous and stupid. When and why would Sunni tell you, yeah, me and Mel met up, and we cooked up a plan for me to come on the show? Yep. Why would she tell you that? That don't even make sense. It don't make sense at all. No. That's stupid. So dumb. And then Carlos busted her in the lie when he said, to be fair, we reached out to Sunni to come on to the show. And Destiny tells on herself when saying, I know that. So you just sat up here and lied for what? This is why she This is why we the fans of the show don't like her, because she's inauthentic and she lies and lies and lies and just make up stuff. Like, I just cannot with her. She's a weirdo, bro. She is a weirdo. No wonder her and Martell are friends, because all they do is lie, okay? And live in alternate universes. I just can't. I just simply cannot with her. Ugh. So, as Carlos is trying to talk to Destiny, explain things to her, she keep on butting in. And he was like, I promise you, I'm going to land this plane. And she going to tell him something. I hope so. Baby, Carlos looked at her like, bitch. He kept it cute, but you could tell, honey, he was like, wait a minute now, he better than me, because I would have read Little Red Riding Hood for filth, okay? And been like, bitch, it ain't my fault you over here dating every time Dick and Harry that don't want to be with you. It ain't my fault that Moses, when he was your man, didn't even want to come on the show to support you, but then he came on the show to support his now wife. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Like, girl, stop. It ain't my fault that your business is being ran out of a storage room. You would have been better off doing your business out your house instead of paying money for a storage room. What? Like, the decisions that are being made. Ugh. So then Tricia and Ken come out. Girl. They ask her about the Martell of it all, and she says that in the beginning, I was confused. I was new to all of this on the fact that she wasn't fully honest about this relationship between her and Martell. And Carlos says, you were confused about telling the truth? And I'm like, exactly. You another lying ass heifer. So Carlos asks her, have her and Martell ever kissed? Have they ever had sex? She says no to all of it. Then when he gets to Martell was like, okay, we slept together. Everybody was like, what? He was like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. And Ken was like, that's not funny. It's not funny. And then it went off. It's not funny because he wasn't playing. It's not funny because he wasn't playing. And you know he wasn't playing. And you know that they slept together. And you know that she cheated on you with this nigga. But I guess you want us to be dumb just like you and continue to play along with this farce of a relationship that you and Tricia got. Girl, I'm going to give Reunion Part 2 a B-. It was cute. I like last week's better. Next week, Stormy comes out, I guess, to say her goodbye. And Marquez comes out trying to ask Melody on a date and defending him being a deadbeat daddy. Girl, I wonder, are they going to even bring up Kiki's passing or anything acknowledging that? Or are we just going to skip over it? Because I understand that her family doesn't really want her to be talked about, but it's nothing to give your condolences and to at least give her a montage, rest in peace or something, because whether you liked Kiki or not, she did bring a lot to this show. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's deserving to just do that at least, instead of just that little in memoriam on one episode. You know what I'm saying? I hope they acknowledge it, but they probably won't. I will say this before I go. It was very nice to see Mel be in a space to even listen to taking advice from Tisha and Marceau. And that says a lot about where they've come in their relationship, because that wouldn't have happened a few seasons ago at all. At all. So it's nice to see them in a better space with each other. That was good. But you guys let me know what y'all thought about Reunion Part 2. Let's talk about it down below. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.